used to know this person, and let's call them Emmy. No, let's call them Emmy and Raquel. There was two girls I know. Their name was Emmy and Raquel. They would play with me outside, and I would play with them. We were best friends. And one day, this stopped. In the winter, if it was raining outside, they would invite me outside. What the heck was that? If it was raining or if it was super hot outside or it was a little chilly outside, they would invite me over. But now they don't at all. It was snowing one day, and I was like, when is the snow ever gonna end? And then I wait for her. I never see her come out of her house. I only see someone looking out of the window, and I'm like, oh, that's one of her family members. But I'm like, where's Emmy then? And where's Raquel? I ask those questions, questioning myself. Is it my fault that she's not here? And I'm like, oh, maybe she's just busy with school. And I think that. No, she's not busy with school. She was annoying me. One day the snow stopped. And I was like, oh, today she's probably going to ask me if we want to go outside. I wait for her hours and hours and hours. Days, months, year. Now it's a year we haven't seen each other. And I cannot believe this. And now, I don't think I can be friends with her anymore. Come back for part 2. I know this person, and they would be on their phone non-stop. So one day I was at my cousin's house, and basically I heard the doorbell ring. I didn't know who it was, so I didn't answer the door. So then my uncle decided to open the door. It was my cousin's cousins, and I didn't know who they were, so I didn't question it. And they said they were my cousin's cousins. And I thought, oh, nice, because I'm his cousin. And I said, oh, maybe we're related. I don't know. And then they say, no. I cannot be related to a loser like you. I think, oh, maybe they're just paranoid. I don't think about it until I realize I'm paranoid. So I don't like making new friends that much. I will make new friends a lot. I used to make new friends a lot, but then I was like, what's the point? What's the point of making new friends when basically you're not even going to talk to them ever again? So then I never asked to be her friend because I was like, oh, maybe we're related. And that would be weird if I asked that. So then I just say, oh, do you want to be my friend? And then she said, and I just say nothing. I just said, oh, nice. I'm Lauren. But people call me Lo. And they say hi. I say hi. I say hi back. And I didn't get a good feeling. And this person, and one of them were like 12, 13. And they were on their phone like the whole time. The only time they wasn't on the phone if I was coming in there to tell her that she was on her phone like the whole time. And then I got a pick me vibe. But then I decided to just say nothing about it. And instead, I go ahead and just start doing nothing. Starts doing some things. And then she comes over here and says, no. And I was like, no what? know your hair? And she says, I'm going to tell my dad on you that you're being mean to me. And I say, the only person that's mean is you. Then she's on her phone the whole time. I'm like, yo, can you get off of your phone? Like, spend some time with family. And then I come in down there after playing hide and seek with my cousin because it was their birthday, and I didn't want to be excluded. So of course I said yes, I would play with them. And then they ended up saying that, oh, should we go ahead and hide her phone so then she can stop, so then she can get up? I say, yeah, I like that plan. And then I come to this idea. I go down there to try to do the idea to see if I do the plan, and she's not on her phone. I see her, she's playing the drum, and I'm like, oh, this is the perfect time. But she's looking at her phone. So like, how am I supposed to do this? And then my cousin comes downstairs and it's like, oh, hey, what are you guys doing? And I say nothing. And they say, come on, do the plan already. And I'm like, I can't. She's looking at her freaking phone. And they said, how is everyone gonna do this? And I say, do it yourself. And they said, no, I don't know the plan as well as you do, because you're the creator of the plan. I say, yeah, I am, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna do the whole thing by myself. And I say this, like, fine, I'll help you, but on one condition. And I say, what? You have to give me V-Bucks. I'm like, I ain't giving you V-Bucks. I'm broke. Money zero. Send donations. Help out a friend. Even though I did just give my money to my mommy. So pretty. Come back for part 2. Part 2 of whatever the story was. I forgot. Okay, where did we live off? Whatever. I'm just gonna start a new series. Okay, so basically, oh yes, part 2 of the record in any story. So she stops talking to me, and I'm like, oh, maybe eventually it stops snowing one day. I think she's gonna come back. No, she does not. I'm like, really? Girly Pops? Where are you exactly? And I'm thinking, oh, she's probably on her summer break. And I'm thinking, oh, summer break ended, girly. She's probably on her winter break. Winter break ended. I'm like, oh my god, where's she going to be? Did she get kidnapped? Like, is she okay? Did she move away? And I'm saying these things to myself, and I'm like, no, she wouldn't do that unless telling me. Because I know her as well as her cousin does. And I'm like, no, she wouldn't do this to me. And I'm like, yeah, she would. Who else would? So you guys, this is the end of the episode. See you guys. Bye. This boy asked me to be his girlfriend, and I said yes to it since I had a little bit of a crush on him, and he ended up cheating on me. Part 1. I knew this boy named Nehemiah. I had a crush on him, and he's in my school now. I had a crush on him since the first time we met, and then in 2nd grade, he asked me if I asked him if he can be my boyfriend, and I thought this was gonna be a great choice, but then it ended up being a worse choice. And then a few months later, I get notifications saying, my friends are back. It's saying, oh, he's a cheater. Don't do it. He's a cheater. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He cheated on his girlfriend. She dumped him because he was just using her. I was like, he would never do that. And luckily, he would do it. And I was too stupid to see that. So then, still did it. And to this day, I regret it. So then I was just like, oh, hey. I was like, hey. And he said, hey, what's up? And I said, yeah, people are telling me that you're a cheater. Like, I can't believe them. And I was like, yeah, I can't believe them. And he was acting super so sad. Oh, maybe he was nervous. And then I was like, no, he couldn't. Because like, he's never nervous to nothing. And I'm like, maybe it's just me. Yeah, it's just me. I think I'm the nervous one, not him. And then I say, my boo-boo bear can never be nervous. I call him the same, and I regret calling him this every day. He gave me so then he ends up cheating on me with my best friend. And I told her, what the actual flip? I said, what's your problem? Like, and they started dating behind my back. And it was just a prank. They said it was just a prank, and I said, I don't like that prank. And then they actually started dating. They took the prank way too far by actually dating. And then I get a note saying this. Nehemiah's my boyfriend. And I'm like, girl, stop lying. And then I ended up throwing away it because I didn't want to believe it. And I ended up going to my table, sticking my head down, and crying. And then my best friend's like, girl, what happened? What happened? And then I tell her the whole story, and she's like, we tried to warn you, he's a bad guy. And I was like, I should have listened to you, I was crying. So, yeah. And then I didn't want to tell the teacher about it, so of course she's going to get mad at us. But she didn't. And then they started treating us, and at lunch, beef started happening. And then I was like, and then they started beefing in the cafeteria, and I was like, you guys don't have to do this for me. It's just nothing. I actually loved it, and I figured out that he was just using me. I had snacks back in there, and I figured, why wouldn't someone want to use me? But I didn't expect him to actually use me just for some stupid snack. So I end up crying myself off when I get off the bus. My brother's there waiting for me while I'm crying. And I say I don't want to talk about it. And he says, what happened? And I tell him I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Something traumatic happened at school, and I can't believe he did that to me. All I did for him. And I did a lot of things for him. I stood up for him. I did basically like everything for him. And this is how he repays me. I do this. And every day I keep asking myself the same question. What did I do to him? What did I do to him? I keep asking myself the question. What did I do to him? What did I do to him for him to hate me? And what did I do to my best friend to hate me? And then I ended up just slapping him on the bus. And I ended up just roasting him on the bus, slap him, and call him a freaking murderer. Because he gave me a note, and my best friend told me, no, don't marry him, don't let him have your kid ever. I was like, why? And they said, that's a murderer. He's a freaking murderer, girly. I was like, he couldn't be murdered. He would go to jail. It's like, no, these signs mean murder. You're just too dumb to know. I say I'm not dumb. When I say I'm not dumb, I mean it. And I call him a freaking murderer, and I even call him a psychopath and a cheater. He had proposed to me, and I said yes. Why wouldn't I? And I regret saying that. I gave my best friend a ring, so then they can give it to him. So he did say he was going to take me on a date. And he said he was going to take me on a date. And I was like, yippee, he's going to take me on a date. And my friends knew about it, so bestie alert. They came prepared. They followed me, and they said, if you did my bestie, you're gonna get the same. And I was like, girl, calm your chicken like that now. And I said, I'm just looking out for my bestie. You know, twin? And I said, just don't hurt him, please. I ain't trying to get sued. And they said, don't worry. You won't get sued. And I was like, I don't trust you a bit. And they say, yeah, no one touched us. And I said, you're freaking dumb. Who would trust you? And they say, no one. And I say, I love you. And they say, I love you back. I was like, oh, thanks. And they said, JK. I said, shut up. Is something traumatic happening? My brother has to laugh about it. When I mean laugh, I mean laugh. He will laugh his hands off. And I'll be like, this is not funny. Come back from part 2 when I'm done. Part 2 of my toxic ex-boyfriend. Anyway, he was super toxic. We're going to say, I'm good. He cheated on me, as we all know, and blah blah blah. I couldn't believe what I was trying to. And then I ended up, and a few weeks later, I ended up falling in love with this boy. Named Jimmy. I ended up falling in love with this. See you guys later. This was the end of the story. Come back for a different story. This is part 1 of I fell in love with this boy and I made a great mistake. So I ended up dating Nehemiah again. And it was actually good. He was funny, kind. I learned that he was just going through a traumatic time after he did it. And I figured him, and then we started dating again. He wasn't using me this time. We ended up dating. Me and Nehemiah ended up dating again. And so I fell in love with his best friend. His best friend really made me. Literally, all of the girls in school like him. In my grade, all the girls in school love him. All the girls in my grade love him. They literally dream to kiss his lips. And I would not. Cause where has those lips been? It has those lips been. They could have been in other girlies' lips, and I do not taste the girlies' lips. Just trust me. Tasting girlies' lips. Just tasting a girl's bum bum. Trust me, you know? Just don't taste. And then person ends up liking him. Then she kept saying, I don't like him, I don't like him. And my close friend said, we all know that's cap. And then I was like, and they said, we all know that's cap. And I'm like, seriously, no, Greg, seriously. And I ended up laughing. And she said, shut up. I'm like, gee, I'm so grumpy here. Because she can't get her. And then he said, chill out, it was a joke. And they say, and then she ended up telling me so. And then we started joking around again. And then, then I tell them that I told them the secret, and they're like, you gotta get him. That's your man, girlie. Girl, that's your man. That's your man. That is my man. And I ended up asking him to be my boyfriend. And they said, and he said, yeah. He said, yes, y'all. Yippee. This is good. And I was like, oh, this is the best of my life. And this boy's trying to make him profess his feelings to me. And he ends up showing his real self, saying, I never liked you. And I'm like, I started crying because I broke up with my boyfriend for no reason. I was just too stupid to see. I was just so stupid to see. Anyway, if you're watching this, I love you. And also, now I'm single. But when I told him I was single, he got mad at me so bad. He was so mad. But that's it for this part. Bye, guys. This is why Roblox should get sued. So one day I was playing Roblox and I found these online daters and I was like, ooh, online daters. And then I ended up snapping them. So I ended up just watching, and they posted a snap, and I was like, ew, that's good. I watch it. It's so weird and cringe. And I'm like, honey, if you're gonna post weird and cringe videos, at least make the content good. Because none of this is good. Like, who's gonna want to watch a video? And of course, I didn't want to watch it, but I got forced to. Anyway, to start, I ended up doing it, and a few minutes later, I got a notification saying bedtime time. Wait, what? Come back for part 2. Yeah. I met it in 10 seconds. Wait. Where are my moments? Part one of Roblox gets sued. Anyways, I found these online daters. I might have said this before, but so I found these online daters on Roblox, and I was like, ew, what the heck? What's the online daters on Roblox? And I was like, I ended up just like, what? I ended up just like, it was on Snapchat. And then they ended up snapping me saying, I know you want this booby bear. And I was like, then this boy on Roblox ended up asking me to be his girlfriend, and I was like, I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to unlike it, and I was already in a relationship with someone I didn't want to. And then I kind of got forced to, so then I suggest that he meet me at the apartment, and I give him my location, and it was so weird. Like, he would pull up to the car, and then he would even open the door for me. And I was like, this is so weird. Because I don't even know this guy. He's asking me, and then I realized and then I look at his username, and it was a guy that I asked to be my boyfriend before, and I wasn't shocked as much as you guys might think. I wasn't shocked at all because I was kind of shocked. But anyway, that's it for today's video. Make sure to check out my other videos. Bye, guys. I'm still recording for one thing. Just saying, I am on Roblox. I got a job as a sugar mommy. I could get Robux. And I'm just getting Robux. Then I never actually went. And I actually never ever decided to do that job again because it was just kind of me. It was giving sugar mommy. And I was like, I ain't doing this. And then I ended up playing a different job. But that's it for today's video. Make sure to like,